But I don't have the Jerry the King Lawler match, I don't think, in the notes. So could you talk about that, please?
We wrestled in Hot Springs, Arkansas, which, again, this was for um, Matt Riviera and traditional championship wrestling. And a lot of discussion went into that. Um, Not necessarily my discussion, because, you know, um, there's probably not a bigger fan favorite than Jerry Lawler. And I don't remember. I remember one of his promos said he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for most wrestling titles. And I don't know if that's true, but he gave a number that was phenomenal. I mean, it was huge, and it's probably accurate if you think about it. Just in
All
Memphis
the
alone.
Memphis, yeah.
Um, it was there was a lot of discussion. I don't. mm. There was even some talk about, would I be willing to drop it without NWA permission, and the answer, of course, was no, I would not. But we did a classic Memphis finish, and I probably I worked the heel roll. James Beard was the ref, and by heel roll I mean just the more aggressive roll, and he was a joy to work with. You never have ever, I'd like you hear both sides, but you hear about Jerry Lawler's punch, and I
Mm.
mean the guys, to me, and I've worked matches with him, I don't know, a dozen times, a consummate professional, old school as you can get. And once he has confidence that you're decent or good and will take care of him, will turn over the reins as much as need be. And you know, I think he's wrestled so many matches. He probably, I don't know that he would remember any of them with me, but I know in the last one, for that one, we did a 4 or 5 minutes, and he went, "All right, the rest is up to you. Let's go."
Wow,
And
that's
we did.
cool.
So, yeah.
That's so cool. And you brought up his punches, and for my money, Jerry the King Lawler is probably the best punch of all time. I'll throw him up there. Scott Hall, Terry Funk. Speaking of, it's funny because you brought up the fact, it can go one of two ways, with the punches. And Mick Foley recently told a story, and I just thought it was hilarious. Obviously, not to me, although I'd love to talk to him. He told the story of Terry Funk was his favorite person to watch throw punches, and he used to watch him so closely. And then when he finally became friends with Funk, and he asked what the secret was, and he found out they're just all potatoes, which I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
think is hilarious.
That's in his first book too.
Oh, all
And
right.
he said he was so excited. I think it was in Japan. He said, I was so excited. He said, I saw Terry reach the back, big left hand back, and I was about to learn the secret of the great Terry Funk punch. And then I realized he just hit me as hard as he could in the forehead. So, that on, yeah, who was it? I'm drawing it. It wasn't Jimmy Hart, was it?
Yeah, they broke his jaw, right?
Broke his jaw.
Yeah.
Um, my head's so hard. I just,
It,
I'm not saying he couldn't break my jaw, because you never challenge anybody. It's like telling a massage therapist, "Oh, you're fine. You won't hurt me," because they can't hurt you. But consummate professional, and he threw a drop kick at whatever age he was, and better than I can do. I'm not leaving my feet for anybody, not on purpose.